Hello, this is Audrey from Heavenly Scent Cut Flowers. How are you today? It's another warm, beautiful day out here in Phoenix, New York. Now, I thought today I would do an urn, a sympathy urn. And as you can see, it's got a pedestal, but what I did was I put a bag of sand inside to weigh it down, and I put some leaf wrap on the top and put that in there. So I'm going to set that aside for a minute. And I thought we would do this for, a funeral, a cemetery piece. And I do have some seeded eucalyptus that I put on stems because it was a vine. So I split it up and I put it on picks so I could use it in the cemetery piece. I also have these palms. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use or if I'm going to use them at all. Some of them are big, some of them are small. They're a different size. See, one side's smaller than the other. I do have some of this, I guess it's a type of a palm. And I have some leather leaf. And I have another type of a palm, like this one. Like I said, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I have some fern, some long fern. Some of it's long, some of it's short. So as far as the greenery, that is the greenery. But this is the prettiest of it all. That's gonna brighten it right up, that seeded eucalyptus. And I thought that maybe I would do it in purple and white. So I have some white wispy bits. As a YouTuber that I watch all the time, she has the Flower Patch, and she's over in Ukraine, and I just love her. She helps me a lot. I ask a lot of questions, she answers them. She's wonderful. Her name is Iris, and she owns the Flower Patch is the name of her YouTube channel. So give her a shout out, subscribe, and like her videos. She does wonderful videos. So that is the white wispy bits, calla lilies, and I have some white daisies, and I have some white lilies, and I have some white delphiniums, and I have some, this is actually purple and white. I think it's some kind of a tree leaf. I'm not sure what it is. And then I have some purple daisies. And I have some purple, I think it's eucalyptus or thyme. And I have some really pretty purple roses. And some daisies. These are wild daisies. So like I said, I'm not sure what's gonna go in here, but I just thought that I would do purple and white. And these delphiniums are called line, it's a line flower because it's straight and it's tall, so it can be a line flower. That's what they call a line flower. And I just think they're absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's 5 in here, so we'll see if I'm going to use 5 or not. But I really like them. So I thought we would start with, oh, my nose is itching. from the glue that I was gluing the stems like a little while ago on those seeded eucalyptus. Now I am gonna try and get some of this glue off the outside of my. I try to take care of everything before I come on, but sometimes there's just little things like glue on the outside of your heating thing, and I don't like it out there, especially when I'm going to scrape it, the stem, and it gets the glue back on it. So we're going to take that off. Take it off around the outside of everything, because it causes a lot of strings. I do have a bigger glue pan, but I didn't want to use it until this one kind of gave out on me. So, like I said, I put sand in the bottom in a bag so it doesn't get all over. I put styrofoam in there, and I put wreath wrap on top. I don't know why I always have a problem saying that, but let's start with our greenery, and I think I'm gonna go with some of these palms first. I'm not even sure how long they are, or if they're even long enough, but these ones seem to be longer. So let's start with these ones. Make sure the back is the back. And I'm going to do a one-sided, just a one-sided arrangement. Let me see if I can, let's see if you're going to be able to see this. Maybe I got to move you up a step here. Hang on, guys. Let me adjust you so I can see if I can, I want you to see the whole thing. Let's see. Maybe that will work. So let's see, you'll be able to see the whole thing. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, so I'm going to just cut off a little bit of this stem, and I'm going to glue it in here. I might have to poke a hole in this because it is a little tough sometimes to get the stems in, get the string off. We're going to start with the back. Let's see. I may need it even taller, so let's just cut a little bit off here. And let's go a little bit taller behind it, thinking. Sometimes, if you watch the Asian shows, they kind of braid their stems together, which is not bad. I kind of like it, actually. Something different. You know, you got to be different if you want people to follow you. You want people to follow you and watch you and subscribe. I hope I have subscribers and friends out there. Glue off there. So I'm just gonna stick this in here and bend it a little bit. I do have my trash can over here. I'm not scraping them on the floor. I said, this is going to be a one. It's going to face the stone. So this is going to be the front. This is going to be the front, and this is going to be the back over here against the headstone. I didn't want it 360. I wanted just the triangle. It's front facing. Let's see. Do I want to come around? Maybe I want to come around. Let's see. Let's try that. Let's try something a little bit different. This. And let's see, do I want more in the front? That's a good question. I do want some in front. And the bottom of this is really thick. So I want to kind of make it a little bit thinner if I can. At a 45-degree angle. And because this stem is thicker, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to poke a hole in there. So I'm putting the stems around of the greenery, what I want in there. Taking the glue off. We don't want the glue on there. Some of the, take the glue off there. Gets on the leaf wrap. As you're pushing them in there. I need one in between these two. Bend it. Take Take the glue off. I think I'm going to put a couple around the front. Have them hanging down. Something different. Hang them down. Like I said, this is a memorial piece for a cemetery service. No blue strings there. So did everybody have a good 4th of July? And what did you do? Did you have fireworks? Did you have a family picnic? I miss family picnics. My family's kind of odd. They all go their own way after they're grown up. They've all went their own way, and most of them forget about Ma, except for one. And I'm so thankful for her. But life goes on. You do what you got to do, and you keep going. Someday, they'll realize that they made a mistake. But then it will be too late. Like I said, I'm just putting these around the front, kind of filling in the front and let it hang over a little bit. And my dog was scared to death. Tucker was afraid of the fireworks. He didn't know what to do. He went from room to room every time he heard a boom. I tried telling him, "You're all right. Nothing's gonna happen." But he didn't listen to Ma. He was too afraid. I have a German Shepherd that's afraid. Not afraid of people. He's just afraid of things like lawnmowers, loud noises. But he's a good dog, all in all. He's a good dog. Okay, let's see. I think that looks pretty. I think I will put some. What did I do? Well, let's put the glads in first, so I know where I'm going here. And what I do is I measure it by standing it against the thing, seeing where I want it cut off. And I gotta stand up for this one. You might not see me, but that's okay. I'm just hoping that you can see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna stagger them. Most florists tell you to stagger your stems, so that's what I'm gonna do. Leave a little space. These ones are stuck together here. Glued. When they made it, they glued it. Excuse me. So I gotta glue it on here so it don't come off. And I just think these are really pretty stems. Glads. Got a little bit of yellow in the center, but that's okay. Bend that back. Oh, we'll start with 3 for now. I want to put some roses in there. I'm going to put them in between the 2 stems of glads. Bend that head forward just a little bit. There's 1. I'm not throwing these stems out because I can always use them to put other flowers on them or greenery that comes off. I think these purple roses are so pretty. Absolutely beautiful. And just bend them a little bit. Make sure that we're staggered. I think I want 5, guys. We'll see. Kind of doing my triangle here. This one's got to come up just a little bit. Make sure there's no glue on there. Now, I think, I'm not sure, but I think I can put some of these in between. Let's put some more greenery in before I get carried away. Because I do get carried away sometimes with the greenery. With no greenery in it, I put too many flowers in there. Let's see, let's fill it up with some fern. Some leather leaf fern. Let's see. And I got a little bit of extra stuff on here. So we're going to cut that, trim that off. See, they got a little extra film here. I'm going to trim that. I'm trimming that off because we don't need that. We don't need that. Must have been when they were making it, the machine didn't go close enough to the stem. Either that or they missed. They just missed it. So we're gonna put this in here. I think we're gonna put it in between. I need to cut it down a little bit. Don't forget to use your spare piece because that also helps fill in go up there. It's warm outside. I got the fans going. I got glue strings on me. Sometimes I think when the fans are going, the glue dries up so much faster. Sometimes before I even get it in there, so I have to make sure that I get it in that spot where I want it pretty quickly. I'll use the little piece, like I said, to help fill in. I'll turn it around. Maybe I'll put it in the side here. And don't forget your back, guys. You always need to remember to do your back. Nobody wants to see the foam in the back. Yesterday, we went to the little fair in Sandy Creek. We went for a couple hours just to do something. My husband says, we never do anything. We need to do something. I said, okay. So we got the paper, and tells us about the fairs that will be coming. So I figure we'll take, on the weekends, we'll just take and go to a fair. My grandson's coming up. I can't wait for him to come out. we're going to go to Canada, to Niagara Falls. And I have a plan to go on the train to take a little train trip. And let's see, I think he's gonna go to the car show with his pa. So he's gonna be pretty busy. I got some things around here that I really need him to help me with, that he can do for me. So he said, keep me busy, so we're gonna keep him busy, that's for sure. I got a few things that I can have him do, which would be nice. I am going to, I think I'm going to put some of these in the back, because it will help fill in a little more. Help fill in that gap that I don't like to see. So I'll just put a few things in there. Kind of fill it up a little bit. See. Put one over here. We're getting there. Like I said, I like to, don't forget about the back, because I don't think it looks too good if the back's not covered. And I do like to use things that, the greenery that I look at, that is just too long. Just too long. Won't go in there. At least it won't cover what I want it to cover. So we'll stick it in there like that. Put another one in there. They're not going in there. Let's get the glue off there. Need to poke a hole. Take the glue off because it's already dried on there. And I'll stick it in there. I'll put another fern in there, or a palm, I mean, another palm in there. I'll bend it down. All right, we'll put just a little bit more fern in there. There. Now our back is pretty much covered. And now we will continue with the front. Now I'm looking for some white. Maybe I'll put some white lilies in there. Lilies are always pretty. Maybe we'll do like a cluster of them over here. Oops, they're push-ups too. The glue out of there. Let's see, do I want one over there? Maybe I want one back here. Glue out of there. And we'll put the rest of these in. There. Now, put another fern in there, or leather leaf. It's looking rather nice, I must say. By putting the leather leaf in between. there. Glue. No glue. Now, because I put those in the back, maybe if I should put a couple around standing up underneath maybe. I'll put some palm in here. Some big leaf palm. I'm not sure what you call it, but I do want to carry it around to the front, so we did do it in the back. Bend it down so you can see the difference. Put one on this side. This one's taller. Actually, it's just about the same size. Let's see how far we go here. I want to put it in between the fern and the glad. Do one on this side as well, and I can feel a stone. I got a string on me, guys. Get that off here. I'll stick that right in here. Don't be afraid to bend your leaves or your fern or your palms. Now this goes actually almost to the top. So, oh, I got another string. Let me put this one back here. There. Carried that out. Now, I'm gonna put some, let's see, I'm gonna put some, let's see if I can, what can I do with this purple things here. I need to sit down a minute so I can see what I'm doing here. what I can do with these. I'm going to cut these apart. See, just, I think I'll use them as a filler actually. Let's see, I think I need something in here. I don't need any string. I think that works out very nicely, actually. No string. I don't know what kind of a flower this is, but I really think it's pretty. I think it's more like a tree stem or something. Don't be afraid to bend your stems around. Make them look alive. Okay, maybe I'll put a couple more in there. I think I'm liking that. That glue string. Cut some more of these off. I'm going to put another one in the back over here on this side. This side. Yeah, that's what we got so far. Now I'm gonna put some white wispy bits in there. Ira, Iris. I think that's her name, Iris. This is for you. Wispy bits. I call them wispy bits too. So we'll just cut them off the stem. Sorry guys, I gotta sit down for a minute here while I cut these. Let's see. I want one up here. Yes, I do want one up there. It's so pretty. So pretty. And like she said, these are push-ups. You can push them up as far as you want. And just have to make sure that you got a hold of the stem when you put it in there. Otherwise, the thing wants to go with you. Gotta push it in there. There we go. And I'll put some more in. Kind of fill them around. Make it look pretty. I'll put one over here somewhere. And I'll put one over here on this side as well. Not going in. Must be hitting something. Let's try it again. I'm hitting one of those pins that I put in there to hold the wreath wrap. So I gotta find a spot here. There we go. I'll put another one over here. Okay, purple. We got some little daisies. I'm going to stick them in there. I think these are really pretty as well. Some of these got plastic on the bottom, so I gotta take the plastic out because it's only gonna melt. Need to pull that off. Yeah, pull it off with these. just pulling the plastic off the bottom because as soon as I put it in the hot glue, it's going to melt. There's a thick layer of plastic on the bottom of these. So like I said, my dog was very afraid of the fireworks. He was pacing from room to room. I'm like, you're fine. Just lay down, you're fine. Ma's here. Pa was trying to sleep and he kept waking him up. Kept pushing on him because he was afraid. He doesn't go to him for anything else except to play ball. Everything else he comes to me for. I was really surprised that he went in the room and was bothering him about it. But he's laying here next to me. Next to the table, getting some rest, I'm sure. I don't know who had fireworks last night. They were going off pretty much most of the night yesterday. There was some on the left side, some on the right side. I don't know if they were just people that had theirs and they were firing them off, or if there was some kind of a car show or something. Maybe a race in Fulton. Some of this plastic's really hard to get off. I try to make sure everything's done before I turn the camera on so it doesn't take so long. This one just does not want to come. So we're going to leave you on. And I'll end up taking you off anyway. And we'll do this one. This one come off nice. Okay. Let's get these in here and see what we're looking like. It might be too short. Let's put it in the front. Let's put it in the front. Might have to put this on a stem. Longer stem. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. I think I have so many strings because the fan is right towards me. and it cools it off rather quickly. So that's what I'm thinking. Just let's see what size we got here. That's a longer one. That's a longer one. That's about the same size. Oh, that come off someplace. Off someplace, I don't know where. I don't see it, so we'll leave it. Excuse me, guys, I gotta get a drink of water. It is really warm in here. Even though I have the fan on, it is really warm in here. Okay, let's see. Let's put one on this side. I definitely need something over here. Now, let's see. I need a couple up here. Just see, where am I missing something? Put these on picks so I can put these towards the back. I'll put these on a longer pick. What I'm doing is taping around the stem, down the stem, and I'll tape it back up the stem. I'll go back up. There's one. This will be two. When you use this tape, you gotta pull it kind of tight, because I think it's a wax in there that activates it, like a beeswax that makes it stick. That's why you can use this tape in cakes as well, because it's only beeswax on there, and it will keep your flowers together. And I'll do one more, because I need 3 tall ones for the back. And then we're almost done. Trying to think what else white. Maybe I'll put just a couple more glads in there somewhere. Maybe not. They're kind of tall. Trying to figure out. I got a lot of white, a lot of purple, so I should be fine. All right, let's see where we go from here. I'm checking in the back. That is not going. That is not going in there. Let's see. What's this caught on? Let's try this again. There we go. There we go. I don't know why this tape is not sticking. Needs to be bent a little bit. There. Now I do need a couple of these taller ones. One back here and one over there. These also gotta go on a pick. Let's get these in first. Put one there. I'll put one there on this side. There. That's pretty. I think I want one more over here. String. There. Now, I do need some taller ones of these, so I gotta put these also on stems. These wispy bits, because I need a couple in the back. I need a couple in the back. Let's start with 3 in the back. Because if you see, I have them all down here in the front, but I don't have, oh, I got one there, but I need some more. So we'll start with a couple of them, see where we go from there.